Starting a business might sound like a huge challenge, but here's something you might not know. 90% of startups succeed when they focus on one key factor: simplicity. That's right, many people think starting a business means complicated plans and huge investments, but it doesn't have to be that way. In fact, 60% of small businesses that start with less than $10,000 in funding manage to survive their first 3 years. Crazy, right? So why do so many people hesitate to start? The truth is, we've been sold the myth that success in business is hard and only for a select few. But today, we're going to shatter that myth and show you why starting a business is actually easier than you think. Whether it's the simple power of persistence or learning from mistakes, you'll discover practical, easy-to-follow strategies that successful entrepreneurs use to thrive. In the next few chapters, we'll dive into how you can plan, pivot, and grow your business with less effort and more impact. Stick around, because by the end, you'll see that starting your dream business is not only possible, but it might just be simpler than you ever imagined. Chapter 1. When most people think of successful entrepreneurs, they often imagine a sudden rise to fame. But here's the truth. True success rarely happens overnight. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, 75% of new businesses fail, but the majority of those that succeed do so through consistent effort over time. Think about companies like Apple or Amazon. Both took years of hard work and small improvements before they became the giants they are today. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. Starting a business doesn't require you to be perfect from day one. It's about taking the first step and then improving as you go. Entrepreneurs like Jeff Bezos didn't start with billions. They started with a simple vision, persistence, and the ability to learn from their mistakes. Chapter 2. If there's one thing all entrepreneurs have in common, it's that they know how to adapt. The secret to success isn't just having a great plan, but knowing when to pivot. A 2016 report by CB Insights found that the #1 reason startups fail is lack of market need. This shows that even the best business plans may need to change as the market evolves. Planning is important, but flexibility is essential. Entrepreneurs must be willing to adjust their approach and keep moving forward, even when things don't go as expected. Think of Instagram. Originally a check-in app called Bourbon, it pivoted after recognizing a larger opportunity. This ability to pivot while staying true to the core vision is what sets successful businesses apart. Chapter 3. Many entrepreneurs get paralyzed by the idea of perfection. But the reality is, flaws often lead to growth. In fact, some of the most innovative ideas have emerged from mistakes. Take Tesla, for example. Elon Musk famously said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." Embracing failure and imperfection can teach you valuable lessons that success alone can't provide. When Steve Jobs launched the original iPhone, it wasn't flawless. Yet, its imperfection helped fuel rapid innovation with each new version. Research by the University of California, Berkeley, shows that embracing mistakes leads to faster learning, which accelerates business success. The more you experiment, the more you learn, and the quicker you grow. Chapter 4. Curiosity isn't just for scientists or artists, it's the key to entrepreneurial success. The greatest innovations come from asking simple questions like, what if? This question can open doors to new ideas and unexpected opportunities. For instance, when Airbnb founders Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia asked, what if people could rent out their apartments for extra cash, they unlocked a billion-dollar industry. By thinking differently, they created a solution to a problem no one knew existed. In fact, research from the University of Amsterdam shows that curiosity is linked to entrepreneurial success because it leads to the exploration of new opportunities. So, if you're ever stuck in your business idea, try asking, what if I took a completely different approach? Chapter 5. In the world of business, bigger isn't always better. Many successful entrepreneurs started with limited resources and built their businesses by focusing on the essentials. Mark Zuckerberg, for example, started Facebook from his dorm room with a simple concept and just a few coding skills. Fast forward to today, and Facebook is one of the world's most valuable companies. The secret to his success was focusing on the core service, connecting people, and not getting distracted by extras. A minimalist approach allows you to avoid overcomplicating things. According to a study by McKinsey, Companies that simplify their business models are 30% more likely to achieve profitability in the first 5 years. Starting small and focusing on what truly matters can make the process feel less overwhelming. Chapter 6. Entrepreneurship doesn't have to be a solo journey. In fact, some of the most successful businesses have thrived by focusing on collaboration instead of competition. Take the example of the startup ecosystem in Silicon Valley, where entrepreneurs often collaborate rather than fight each other. This sense of community fosters innovation and shared success. According to a study by the Kauffman Foundation, 60% of businesses that engaged in collaborative partnerships saw an increase in revenue and business growth. Instead of viewing others in your industry as competitors, think of them as potential collaborators. Working together, sharing knowledge, and supporting each other can open up new opportunities that wouldn't have been possible alone. As the famous entrepreneur Richard Branson once said, collaboration is the key to success. Starting a business doesn't need to be overwhelming or complicated. By embracing these strategies, patience, adaptability, embracing imperfection, curiosity, minimalism, and collaboration, you can take the first steps toward entrepreneurial success. The most important thing is to get started. As author and entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk puts it, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. So, take action today, and remember that the journey might be slow, but it's always worth it. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and strategies on how to make your business dreams a reality.